was a very exciting time for young people in the late 80s because so many of us were coming off of this big Reagan boom and the military buildup. Popular media and culture, movies like Top Gun had a lot of young people really excited about joining the military and opposing this threat. We're moving into a computer age, and so the idea of this high-tech competition was really exciting for young people. When the Cold War ended, a lot of the Russian air crew began coming over to the United States on goodwill exchanges and goodwill missions. And I was involved in escorting Russian crews and air crews over, acting as translator or just as host, flying with Russian air crews when they entered U.S. airspace. And I even would often meet Russian air crews in Russia or European countries or maybe Alaska, and meet them and help them with their radio communications as they flew into the U.S. So it was a lot of aircrew interaction as the Russians, for the first time since the Cold War, had begun flying in U.S. airspace on a routine basis. What was remarkable about it was meeting these Russians that had been fabled Cold War warriors. And as any kid who grew up in the 60s and the 70s and 80s, the Russians were always a very distant, only knew about from TV and print ad and radio. To actually meet these Russians, these Cold War soldiers, these aviators, when it was all over with, to meet them and get to know them on a human level, on a one-to-one basis with these people, we're all very much alike.